Alrighty, folks, let's welcome our Transformers YouTubers!
Hello, thank you for bearing with that. We have prepared quite a panel with a slideshow, but first, as we talk through, keep an eye out for RID 15 Clampdown's helpful fun facts.
Yes.
Let's introduce ourselves.
Just for this.
Mr. The Hong, you start.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, all right. Fun fact, Jobby voices disappearing guy in The Amazing Digital Circus. Oh!
She's so funny.
What's your name, sir?
Ben. No, I'm kidding. My name's That Toy Guy or Arjun, and I've been known to purchase toys. That's all I know.
Oh my god, who's that?
I don't know. That's me. I'm PaperPlane. I'm a YouTuber.
I'm Keyan. All right. Now, the YouTubers in the audience, we'll I think we should have like a proper introduction round to say like who we are, what we do, and then we'll present a little bit of things we're working on, and then we'll talk about a tiny bit of our creative process, and then we'll open up the floor to a Q&A.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Clampdown, for saying that. Jobby presents. Dun 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 dun. Hold on, it's clicking. It might be something you have to hit. Well, actually, oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So something that I've been cast in recently is an upcoming indie animated pilot called Vicky the Shotgun Witch, which also has a few of my Digital Circus cast members as well, including Sky Redden, who's the main character, voice of Ribbit, and also Pello. Me and Pello will be playing the cannon fodder of the show, so a lot of dying, a lot of screaming, and just a lot of goofy noises. The recording session was super fun, and this is some test footage from the pilot. So just to let you know, this is legit. It's gonna be super cool. Just look at the quality of that animation there. Screen bits animation. Look forward to it. It's gonna be pretty epic.
And there's the.
Oh yeah, that's my official cast photo because I don't have a professional headshot. So basically, yeah. Oh, and this is an example of my voice work.
No, it's actually broken.
You better go catch it.
Boo.
So yes, me and Pello will be dying every episode, basically.
What's this, Mr. The Hong?
So this is part of an analog horror series that's coming out that I was hired as assistant artist on, and this is just a piece of artwork that I drew for that. So that's the Avarion Show, Aavioron, Avarion Show. And now wait, before we get to the last thing, few voice roles. I'm a bit part in Rise of Unicron. Not gonna say who yet, but I'm a little bit part. I'm also a bit part on, looks at Keyan Carlile directly. Hello. Just look forward to that panel for that. And in terms of YouTube stuff, I've got the Make Toys Panonist review coming out, and I'm starting the Mastermind Creations Devastator Combiner very soon. So, now the last thing that I would like to present to you all is a new piece of merch that's coming out in April. So look forward to it. You go ahead and roll the clip. There you go, new YouTubes coming out. I got my chud son right here. There you go. This guy goes up for pre-order next month. Check him out. It's weighted. You can kill somebody with this if you really needed to.
He's real.
There you go.
I was expecting you to beat me over the head with it.
Well, there you go. I've been very busy since the Digital Circus.
Hi, it's me now.
Rose made it.
So, I don't know where to begin. I don't have a lot of time to do this. We've got to get through a lot. So I'm gonna try and tell you every single thing I said last year about this in 1 minute plus some more stuff. So, could you please roll the clip?
Oh yes.
This is a pilot I'm working on called Transformers Pizza Bots. I'm developing with the artist
Oh, that was
Jujutsu.
by accident?
It's about 4 characters who come to Earth and they open up a pizza place for various reasons that will become clear. There I am last year foolishly saying it would be done by June 2025. It is now March 2026. It's not done. I severely underestimated how much this would take. There are 70 puppets per character, and there's only like 5 characters. That's a lot of puppets. There's a lot of sets and props. It's all done in this cardboard cutout puppet style. You're going to see in a second there's like a fan with a box on it and some lines. You're like, what's that all about? Well, take a look. It becomes this background for this scene. What? I just play a bunch of random shots and clips I like. But I think the biggest thing I've learned from this, I don't think you should ever undervalue something, no matter how bad you think it is. You never compare yourself to other people. Like, other people get so much stuff done, and you can be like, oh. But don't lowball yourself. And I think we're making this out of pieces of Amazon boxes and Scotch tape, and I think it's always important to keep that in mind. And this time, I'm going to make a far less bold claim and say it will be done sometime this year, maybe early next year. As the great Linkara once said, it'll be done when it's done.
Splendid.
Splendid.
It'll be done before the heat death of the universe.
I hope so.
Which is probably next year.
I forgot to mention this, but I have some of the puppets right here. They are so sick. And also, that toy guy, for absolutely no reason at all, gave me the Smart Bricks hi-fi there. And I'm really too scared to move it, because I heard that if you wobble it around, it starts making sounds. And I put the little pinch in there. So, I'm really scared.
This Lego set sucks, by the way. Don't get one.
Don't make the Smart Brick successful. It doesn't deserve it. Not sponsored by Lego.
Legos are not supposed to be toys. They're supposed to be collector's items. I am going to plug some things briefly. I released an animated pilot called Parrot Not Normal, which super good. Check it out. Yes. I released it on Friday, and it's doing pretty well, and I'm very proud of this. We spent several years on this. We're also, I have partnered with the original creative team of Transformers Animated to continue the story in the form of comics. So me and the show's original head writer, Marty Eisenberg, partnered up, and we wrote Mirror Mirror, for the Shattered Glass story as a 4-issue miniseries, and issue 1 released at this con, and it's going to be at Jim Sorenson's table and Darwin Rose Studio in the Artist Alley. And then later today I have a Bumble Prime panel where we actually have a voice dub with David Kay, Bumper Robinson, Corey Burton, and Sue Blue reprising their roles. We also have special guest star Kellen Goff as a character called the Time Trucker, and Jobby the Hong as Cyclonus. And that toy guy has something to share.
Yes! All of my big projects are not at any stage of being shown yet. One of them I don't start until next week, which is me flying to China. So that's gonna take an age.
That was like a money sound.
It's been going off all weekend.
Yeah, I have nothing. I'm just here to hang out.
I was thinking, because there was a technical delay, maybe we could kind of skip the round table and open up the Q&A. Sure. Are you guys on board with that idea? Okay, we'll skip that. Clampdown says he is still clamped down. And now it's time for Q&A session.
Now,
yes.
Before we open up, could I have?
Yeah.
Yes. Since you mentioned Kellen, he actually texted me something a few days ago that he wanted to say to everybody, since he couldn't make it out this year. So let me just read out his text. All right. I'm not gonna do a Kellen voice. Hey, so Hey, so I'd love to pass this along. Hello, Transformers family. I'm so sorry I can't be there this year. I committed to the convention I'm currently at in Mississippi before I knew that TFCon would share the same weekend. So I'm currently in the South, spreading the good word of Dark of the Moon. And specifically a side swipe scene of Revenge of the Fallen. Please know that I'm there with you in spirit, and I'll try to be there with y'all in person next year. Until then, please enjoy the panel, enjoy your weekend, and happy 20th anniversary of the first Transformers movie. Ba week grana week ninibang. Love, Kellen. P.S. The Last Night Review coming soon. P.S. Hi, Keyan. I've been to your house. Okay, now stop reading this aloud and get on with the panel. The parents are getting bored. Okay. So, there you go.
All right. Now I think we can open up a Q&A. First question. This guy asks, do you all agree that Clampdown is the best character in Transformers Robots in Disguise?
Hello, Jobby.
Hello.
Okay, I wanted to ask a question. How did you recover after Split? Because that was like a very weird time in your channel.
Just had to stop and take a breather, smell the roses, and go to sleep a lot. And there you go, I'm back.
All right, fair enough. Thank you, Jobby.
Hi, I had a question specifically about Transformers Prime, the series. In your opinion, what's more of a devastation? The fact that Miko and Bulkhead never reunited and had more of we never got to see them more, or Ratchet never getting officially a human friend?
You mean after the show, Bulkhead goes to Cybertron and never...
Yeah.
Oh, and then he comes back in RID and never sees Mika. Or Miko. Yeah, I think that was I guess there's a missed opportunity in RID to see what those characters were like after they'd grown up. I don't know, do we even know how long after Prime RID takes? Is it ambiguous?
I personally am not aware of that, but I always wondered because Bulkhead and Ratchet TFP are my Shayla. I love them so much, and it was always such a disappointment that we never got anything else of both of them ended up being such niche characters and the toy lines and stuff, and it always disappointed me. So I was just wondering what your guys' opinions were on that.
They should make Transformers Prime 2.
We need a Keyan Carlile equivalent for TFP to resurrect it and make comics and continue the tale. What was Bulkhead doing? I don't really care.
He's hitting the gym, apparently.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Yes.
Hi there, welcome to thank you all for coming. I had a question aimed towards Keyan actually. Last year I had asked the question when the Bumble Prime comic was announced if you guys were, if Shattered Glass was on the cards, and obviously it was on the cards.
Yeah.
Fantastic, read the first issue. How long were you guys thinking about making that? Before Bumble Prime? Or?
Yeah, what's funny is if you look back at the panel recording, when you ask that question, me and Marty look at each other, and then Alex and Jason look at each other. So all of us up there, we started Mirror Mirror before Bumble Prime. It was just a longer story to crack, and then I just had a burst of inspiration, and I came to Marty in a frantic rage. I was like, wait, I have an idea. He goes through a car wash, and he goes, and then Marty's like, okay, we can do that too. And so Bumble Prime was just ready to go first. But yeah, I reached out to Marty about potentially doing Mirror Mirror in August of 2024, and he was like, let's just test the waters with the toy maker and the bots. And that's how that went, and it went well. And then he came, I remember this, January 2nd, 2025. He came over to my place and I was like, okay, we can keep this going. So that was the day we decided to do Mirror Mirror. So it's been a year and 3 months in the making, and it's now coming out. It's been a while.
Ooh, any chance of dubbing that too?
Of dubbing Mirror Mirror?
Yes.
You never know. I mean, maybe some of them already have. Who knows? I won't formally play those cards until they're ready, but yeah, it's distinctly possible. Who can say?
Thank you all.
Of course.
First, I want to say thank you guys so much for being here. What was a project that started off one way and then ended up being completely something else that you envisioned at first? Either a video or just any general project?
Let me think on it first.
Oh, I can go first.
Take the reins.
I made a big video, and I think these guys kind of tested this, but I wanted to make a very short video about Earthspark, and like, I'm a little disappointed by it. And then it grew, and then it went through so many variations, and at first it was about the whole thing, and then I was like, but season 1 is so interesting, and how it's kind of almost gets it right, but not quite. And it molded, and it wasn't going to be long, and then it became really long, and it's 2 hours, so please watch
on
it.
YouTube right now.
YouTube right now, you can see it.
I remember the sort of, not long nights, but like the nights of you just hopping into like a Discord call with us, just relentlessly editing it and questioning every single choice you were making.
Yeah, you were sending me like screenshots of the script on like a daily basis. You're like, does this make sense? And every time I was like, yes, it does. It's good.
I was second guessing myself so bad. I was like, surely it can't be this bad. You know?
Well, I guess for me, it is the Michael Bay Transformers reviews, like in general, because they first started off as like the small thing that I was gonna do with a few people, and then once Keyan wanted to do the second one, that's when the guest list started just expanding and expanding, and I think this last night one might be like the biggest guest list that we've had. So we'll see who's available to watch that movie.
Is it like the end game of Transformers, like YouTubers?
Yeah.
On your left.
There you go.
I don't think I've had that many projects like greatly change shape, but I think I relate to project just getting way longer than originally anticipated. Like a lot of my videos on like my larger non-Transformers channel, I never intend for them to be the length that they are, but I just have a lot to say, and then it kind of just compounds, I think. And I think like in terms of like, I mean, if it's like a video essay or whatever, I think that's fine. It can sustain itself. But like in terms of like storytelling, like I had done the Transformers Combaticons pilot, and that was supposed to be 11 minutes. But then I just kept like expanding it with jokes and jokes. And I think like with the benefit of hindsight, I look back and I feel like the pacing kind of sags in the first half because it was just like joke, 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 and like the structure, it was kind of like sagging under the weight of everything that I added past the initial script. So yeah, I think like just adding length to things because you have new ideas is like the biggest way that things change, and sometimes it's for the best and sometimes it's not.
Thank you guys so much.
Of course. It's Optimus.
YouTubers, my name is Optimus Prime. I came from the planet Ohio. We are Alpha Sigma males. We're trying to look for Datitron. He's trying to steal the files, and now he's gonna throw all the baby oil. Now, would you help me succeed?
What the hell are you talking about?
I can tell this is a Jobby fan from a mile away.
It's not your fault. Yeah, I'll take responsibility.
Oh, sorry about that. It's like the mask or like the Green Goblin. It takes over your body. So sorry about that. But anyway, I got a couple questions written down on my hand. Yes, I write it down in invisible ink. Don't worry, I can read it. I memorized it. I have a few questions. How do you all start each of your YouTube channels?
You wanna go or do you want me to go?
I guess I can start. For me, I was in high school. And I was like, man, it sucks that Transformers Animated was canceled. And so as a 15-year-old child, I made my own season 4 that was all hand-drawn on like construction paper, and the voice actors were my friends from high school theater. And it's so embarrassingly bad. And I've told Marty Eisenberg that if he ever watches it, I will kill myself. But you have to start somewhere, and that eventually snowballed into, a good like YouTube career later because I figured out the algorithm early. So anyway, get started early and make things, I guess. But that was my first start.
I made machinimas when I was really young, and they're all gone now. I mean, they're hidden somewhere. I don't like looking back on them. They're terrible. I made them in like Gmod and Minecraft and stuff. And then I made YouTube poops as well, and they kind of taught me every single thing I know about editing. Pingus. And
I gotta admit, the YouTube poops are probably the dumbest things on the internet, but respect to the people for spending God knows how many hours editing the most random stuff together.
Honestly, that's like the best advice I could give. If you want to learn how to edit, just like make YouTube poops. Like they really teach you a lot.
Yes.
You learn, and then it just kind of snowballed, and I left that life behind. Yeah.
Give it to the toy guy.
Mine was in high school, and no one else in high school was interested in the same things I was, so it was just kind of like an outlet to just talk about it. And then it became a hobby, and then COVID happened, and then I got laid off because of COVID, and then it became my actual job. So, yeah, but I just started because I just wanted to find people who were also interested in this like stupid dumb toy hobby.
So COVID-19 changed your life.
Pretty much.
It's true for a lot of people. I think.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot bigger things.
Well, for me, I was 2 years into college, not getting anywhere, living off of financial aid money, using some of that money for action figures, and watching a lot of toy reviewers like Shartimus Prime and Balt Matrix. And I figured, I could probably do this. So I set up my iPhone 13 and with a stack of boxes as a tripod, and here we are.
Wow, we. I'll one more.
Hello. This is the first question for all four of you. What were your general thoughts when it came to slowly building the process of these big projects that you introduced to us? And for the second question, for Jobby the Hong, what was your favorite music track that you ended up producing for your channel? And of course, I will say mine. Mine is "All I Want Is You."
Oh, thank you so much.
By big projects, do you mean like the big hour-long things or like pizza bots?
Yes,
Stuff?
like your projects in individual. What's your general thoughts when it came to building them? Because I know, when it comes to big projects, sometimes a lot goes into your mind about scheduling, being able to make certain progress, being able to get in contact with your colleagues, et cetera, et cetera. It's mostly that.
I feel like the bigger the thing gets, the more organized it has to be. That's like the big thing is like, keep spreadsheets, keep charts of like everyone who's involved, what their contribution is, what the deadline is, etc. Or like when I'm doing the big retrospectives on shows, I will watch episodes and I'll have like 40 bullet points, and then it's easy to get overwhelmed by that, but then he's like, you break it into sections. So like, here's a section about this character, and I'll grab every bullet point, and then when I watch the show, I put time codes by every bullet point. So then I add, from this episode, this time code, this thing happens to the character, and I'll organize it pretty extensively before I start writing everything. And just in general, organization is like the best thing when you're making big projects with a lot of moving parts, and especially with a lot of people involved.
Like when it came to the Earthspark thing, I decided, okay, I'm gonna make this video, and I rewatched the show, and then there was like individual episodes, and you could you were here for this. I came into like a Discord VC, and I was like, Arjun, we're watching the Starscream episode again for research, and it was.
The amount of times we watched The Fight is hilarious.
And it's just like trying to get your thoughts together, and then like you realize something else, and you're like, well, I gotta watch this episode again to make sure I'm not crazy. Like this whole arc again, and it's a nightmare. I hate it, but I love doing it. I think the best way you can put it is like, I hate voice recording, I hate writing, I hate editing, I hate the process of it. I hate every single thing about it. The only thing I hate more is not doing it. And I can't stand it, I have to do something.
He does own a shirt that says Transformers sucks on it. So.
Well, was that your answer? Or you shared an answer?
No, yeah, that was my answer.
Well, in terms of like the big projects that we talked about on the slideshow, it really did just start with Digital Circus. Stuff just kept falling in my lap. Big shout out to Gooseworks for that, dear friend of mine. And it really has just been a trip meeting a lot of these people. And yeah, it really is just like. You don't expect certain things that you do to get as far as they do, but if you just keep at it, if you're passionate about it, good things will happen. Good things will come your way. And my favorite track that I've done for my channel, it's still going to be Red Dress. I mean, my boy Omar, aka Civil, he really cooked with that track, and there's a reason why I use it at the intro in all of my videos now. So there you go, Red Dress.
I just realized I should probably talk about pizza bots real quick.
Oh, go for it.
For that.
Yeah.
But just to very quickly answer it, I knew Jito because I commissioned him once, and I don't remember exactly how this came about, but you were making this thing, and I was like, oh, interesting. And then I somehow wormed my way into it, and I became like, not like super in charge, but I feel like I'm like a big part.
You're the headmaster.
Yeah. I'm like a part of this project now, so it's really just being annoying and like worming your way into things.
So we're a little past the halfway point of the panel. Just want to remind everybody, please keep it to one question per person. Thank you very much. Continue.
Hey, so with Transformers being a franchise that's with so many characters, I was just curious of like, what are like specific characters you want to see come up, such as obscure characters or characters that we just got one time. In the
Nitro Zeus, please, someone, anyone, make one.
Signal Lancer needs a comeback.
I forget his name, but like the Dalek Transformer, I want like an actual thing of him one day.
Not Doctor Who.
Shut up!
It's always Doctor Who at this thing.
I request Keyan to continue writing Cyclonus into every comic he makes so that I keep getting voice work.
Yeah. Cyclonus is famously a huge part of Transformers.
Thank you.
I said Nitro.
Oh, okay.
Hi. So, question for all of you. What is your favorite and least favorite Transformers figure, including second and third party, but excluding things that are not explicitly meant to tie to the brand, such as Metal Cardbot?
I think, okay, one figure I like, I just love the experience of transforming it in my hands, is animated Ironhide. I just like how it all accordions, but for some reason, despite the fact that they're the same exact toy, I don't like animated Cybertron Ratchet, and I think his colors are just ugly. But I love the Ironhide, and I don't think I even have any bad figures, because if I see that it's bad, I'm not gonna get it.
Oh, yeah.
I have.
Oh no.
This is the dumbest. Because, like, I like a lot of my figures, but like yesterday, me and my friend Mika were sat down outside, and they had presented me with a Rescue Bots boulder, and I was flicking this thing back and forth for so long. I was like, I'm in love. I love this thing. I want it.
Why did you lean into me and say that?
Because I'm like. Least favorite, I'm really not picky. Like, people get really upset about like stuff, and I'm like, yeah, but it's the character I like. I don't care. So I don't know. Whatever.
This might be recency bias, but my favorite figure right now is probably the Studio Series Age of Extinction Prime, because I'm just a sucker for that design I've discovered.
Not even the last night version?
I don't know which one to pick because they're both so close to each other. They're like exactly the same toy, just one's a slightly darker shade of gray.
Yeah.
As a least favorite's hard though. Most of the third party I've bought has not been great.
Yeah, I mean,
like the
there
worst copies of things, they just disintegrate in my hands.
That's fair.
there has been like a decline clearly in third party. Like those DNA design kits, like I keep hearing the old ones are good and the new ones are not good.
Well, I love third-party figures. A lot of third parties continue to do great work. One of my favorite figures is the Robot Paradise Acoustic Wave. Third party's G1 Soundwave, beautiful. I'm in heaven. Least favorite, sorry to beat a dead horse, but the Boforms Gladius. It'll continue to traumatize me to this day.
Why not Split?
No, Split is better.
He's trying with his bottom goodness.
Hi, Jobby.
Hello.
Glad to see you again.
Yeah, nice shirt. Where'd you get it?
Some YouTuber that was having some merch over at the
Right. You mean the booth right outside the panel room? All right.
Yeah, that
was
I may have heard of them.
Yeah.
But since you've done so many of the first-party Beast Wars stuff, because Beast Wars, I was wondering, when are you going to do a review of the Beast Wars Rattrap? And because of its small size, are you going to put it?
Eventually, I will do the MPG Rattrap. It's a great figure. I already played with it on stream, but eventually I will do a full review of that.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I already bought it too, so.
Hello again. This is, of course, also for Jobby as well. What was your favorite video to like record, edit, voiceover, and which one was your least favorite to like record and do the editing for?
Well, favorite, definitely SH Monster Rush Godzilla, my 4th anniversary video. That was super fun to do. It took like a whole month. Least favorite, probably Split.
Yeah.
Not least favorite figure, but least favorite recording experience.
Oh, okay. Because it definitely looked like you were having a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Even Swivel Man hated it.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, now don't let the shirt fool you. It is drippy. But this question's actually for all of you. I'm personally a big fan of collab figures, especially the new upcoming Optimus. The Ava Optimus?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir, you know ball.
Oh, yeah.
But my question for you is, what's a collab that you really want to see? Or that has already happened, but you'd like to see them actually get it right?
I forget what it's called. It shouldn't escape my brain. It's my favorite video game, but Cyberpunk. That sports car from Cyberpunk. I want them to do that.
Great call.
Beast car would go hard.
I'd buy 5.
I just want a good Godzilla Transformer, man. Like that one that came out was so bad.
Yeah, that's my
Like,
answer too.
I was so upset. And I've been rewatching all the Godzilla movies recently, and it only made me like I was been watching them with my friend Aiden, and I've been like, oh, these are so good. And then I don't know how it came up. The toy came up again, and my mood was just I was like, oh, you know,
What a missed opportunity.
Yeah,
So mid.
Just so mid.
Even knowing why that toy was designed that way, I still don't like it.
No. Inexcusable.
Inexcusable.
Okay. I had to think of my answer, but what about Pixar Cars?
I would love to see Lightning McQueen transform.
Good job.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, thank you very much.
Of course.
So this is not a Transformers related question. However, Jobby, will you do a review of the MetalBuild Kamen Rider 01? Because I've been wanting to get that figure, but you are the only reviewer I trust.
I don't even know what that is. I'm so sorry.
Who are you?
I'm scared.
Oh no, it's Dennis.
This is a question for Toy Guy specifically.
Why are you whispering into the microphone?
I'm not whispering into the mic. This is my normal talking voice.
Okay.
Me and the other guys are hungry. Can we get lunch after this?
Yes, we're all going to get sandwiches. This is Dennis from TikTok. If anyone watches TikTok, this is the guy who had a whole bunch of ladies sitting around him while he was talking about Devastator. I'm embarrassing you now. It's your turn.
I was just scrolling on Instagram and I saw that. I was like, is that Dennis?
It's Dennis. Famous Dennis.
Thank you.
Hi. I have like a question and then also I guess a comment. Question: What character or series or movie or toy or etc. would you never do a video on for whatever reason?
I refuse to touch the twins again. Every time I were to make a video about the twins, it devolves, and I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that again.
That's what Hasbro said too.
I don't want to ever talk about Overlord on principle of being a Fort Max fan. So.
Oh god, I don't feel like anything's off limits, you know? Like, if it's good, then it's praise, and if it's bad, then that's fun to make fun of.
Whoa, Keyan, even I have my limits. I will never talk about Kiss players.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
And thank you. Also, comment for or I guess I don't know, PaperPlane. Your video on Knockout was the reason why I watched Transformers Prime, and also the reason why I got this figure, and also the reason I guess Transformers Prime in a way was also kind of a bisexual awakening for me. So thank you for that.
Hey, Jobby, what's up?
Hey, it's my boy, Stinky Blue Rat.
Yeah, you probably know me. You guys know me, right, too? You three? You know who I am?
Yes. Who's this rat? God, the exterminator.
Okay, so anyways, I just wanted to ask a question. for mostly Jobby. Are you okay with, are you okay with knowing the fact that you put a lot of people in financial debt?
Yes, and I'm not sorry.
You know, that's fair.
The question was just going to be, are you okay?
No.
Are you okay? Are you feeling alright?
Yeah,
Are you safe?
Never.
That's fair. Also, just one last comment. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen is my favorite movie, and it's the best one ever. Okay, bye!
It is. Death of Cinema. Death of Goodbye.
This one's a question for everyone. I just wanted to ask, if you were to revoice act any one of the characters from Transformers, which would you do and why?
Okay, well, a long time ago, there was, and it must have been a coordinated effort to like upset me or something. But like people would DM me or like email me or whatever, and it was like all separate projects, and every single one would be like, "Can you please voice Perceptor in my project?" I only ever said yes to a single one, and I did a voice, and it was just kind of my normal voice, just like a little bit like, "Oh yes, I'm smart," and well, my voice is kind of messed up right now, but you get it. And the guy was like, "No, that's too gay." So I never did it again.
I feel like most Transformers have like really deep voices and low registers, and I don't have that. I don't think I can do voices. I could just be like a guy, and so I think Bumblebee is like the only one, or like Sideswipe, or just some like basic Autobot is the only one I could get away with. And then everyone would comment on the clips and say, "Man, what happened to the good voice actors?"
I'm just a terrible actor. I would not be able to do that at all. I can't do it.
That's his answer.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Well, besides Cyclonus, I would love to do Starscream. Again, yes.
Thank you. This is for that toy guy. Do you think Revenge of the Fallen is that bad?
Fundamentally, as a movie, yes. However, do I enjoy it? Yes. I still like the movie.
I don't think it's like the best ever. Like Dark of the Moon's definitely better, but I do love the ending when Jetfire combines with Optimus.
It is a very badass movie.
And I love all your guys' videos, so thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all for being here. Jobby the Hong has inspired me to try to find Acoustic Wave. Couldn't find him yet. That toy guy put a gun in my head and forced me to buy Blast Train.
When did I do that?
When you posted the video.
Okay.
And regarding that, what do you guys all think of Metal Cardbot?
Well, it's great. Actually, we both got emails from them recently to talk more about.
Are we allowed to say that?
I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
I didn't say I could.
Okay.
But we're gonna like talk to them more about like trying to get this over to North America because people seem to really like it. I did a social experiment with this that I only told a few people about, where I walked around the convention floor yesterday just holding it because I was curious of how many people actually know about what this is and like whether they liked it. As so many people want this and no one is selling it in there. So it's just insane to see the amount of people that have decided that Metal Cardbots is cool all of a sudden.
It's always been. Thank you.
Hello. So I think many of us know that one of the more popular movies in the Transformers community is Bumblebee. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but one of the things that does do well is like focus on the main cast and like make you care about them. And my question to all of you is if there's a certain Autobot, Decepticon, or human that you would really love to have like a spin-off movie or show.
Jazz.
Yeah! I feel like it'd be really cool to have a movie about Starscream where he leaves the Decepticons and is trying to figure out his own way of living and stuff, and he just happens upon Earth, and then, you know, shenanigans pursue.
Dude, that's so cool. I guess I would like to see a Soundwave movie. That'd be cool.
I remember around the time of the Bumblebee movie, there was like some moment where Peter Cullen came up to a panel as like a staged thing, and he was like, "Why isn't there an Optimus movie?" And I was like, "He's already the main character. Why would there be an Optimus movie?" I think, okay, my answer, I've always felt like the Combaticons as a team, as an ensemble, have the potential to absolutely lead and carry a story. So that's my answer. I feel like they have such a good team dynamic and they balance each other out. And it's funny because like in the 80s, Bob Budiansky just like wrote random bios. He was just slapping out 80 per day for random characters, which by sheer luck is like a really good team dynamic. And I don't know, I just like them and they could carry things. That's all.
Thank you. I love your vids.
All right, we have time for maybe one or two more questions. Lightning round.
All right. Quick question. Are you guys familiar with like JJK at all?
Yeah,
a little bit.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm not caught up, but I saw the second season of the movie, so
that's all good. Who would you guys say was like the Transformers equivalent? Because me and my buddy were like debating it back there. I was like, maybe Monstructor would be like the Maharaga for Transformers. Like, who would you guys pick as like a Maharaga type figure?
Well, the thing is for JJK, I like the show, but I cannot remember anybody's names except Sukuna. That's it.
I haven't actually seen it yet. I'm being pressured to watch it by some friends. He's
Dude, it's
staring
good.
at me right now. But I will watch it eventually, but I just know that it exists, so I don't actually know the characters' names. Sorry.
Gojo is Optimus there.
All right, perfect. Yeah, that's all good. All right, well, sweet. Y'all take care then.
Yeah. Thank you.
Question for that toy guy. What does Pooth mean? Where does it come from?
Oh God. This is Pooth.
How do you spell that?
P-O-O-T-H.
Oh, thank
It's when you transform
It's not
you
the
and
word you're
Optimus
thinking
make
of,
the
don't
right
worry.
figures and
That's a bad
such.
word.
I think it was, I decided to make a short on just like mistransforming toys because it was funny, and it was Warpath with his head sticking out. And so, but as a tank, and I was like, okay, I'll remove the first phrase of the word, it's just path, and like that sounds stupid, so I just called it Pooth instead. And then it became a thing, and now it is no longer a thing because jokes run their course. But that's where it came from.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And that is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If you guys want to check it out, I've got a table right outside the panel room. So come check us out. We're selling some shirts, Jobby Cinematic Universe shirt, and a lot of figures at great discounted prices. So go check us out.
Coming up next, we'll have the Transformers the Movie panel with Sue Blue, Michael Bell, Neil Ross, Dan Gilbazan, and John.